Transformer fans, welcome Transformer fans to another exciting Transformer story review. Today we are looking at Decepticon Quake, which will round up September's Headmasters month with his Headmasters buddy Chasm. And in this one, we have a Decepticon one that wasn't in the Decepticon series or the Decepticon Headmasters in the Rebirth. We'll look at them next month. But this one you might recognize the mold, but I'll get into that later. But before we get into that, we'll do our shout outs of the week, which is at 48 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Media here in Winchester. And at Back to the Media, you can get all your video game needs from the Atari, other of the current systems, games for each console, so go ahead and check them out. Also there you can get all your video game magazines or comic books. You get some comic books, you can get CDs, DVDs, and records, so definitely check them out. And while you're there, you can definitely check out what they got. If you can't find it there, you could probably go to Play It Again Games on Middle Road, right behind the Cecil Valley, and find it there. They also can fix your PC and laptop and your game console, so go ahead and check it out. Sorry for the beep in the background. I'm just heated up some dinner, but go ahead and check it out. And if you need toys and collectibles, you could go to 115 South Loudon Street here in Winchester to Back to the Media, which is where you can find all your Back to the Media, or find all your go to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles, where you find all your toys and collectibles. You know, like Transformers and He-Man and G.I. Joe. I mean, I got this set from eBay, I believe. But definitely check them out. But if you got a toddler that you're trying to get set up with all their stuff and skill building stuff to get them ready for school, you could go to Thinker Toys at 106 South Loudon Street here in Winchester, and definitely check them out. And if you want comic books, you can go to 80 Weems Lane here in Winchester to Four Color Fantasies and check them out to see what they have to offer. And with Marvel, DC, and IDW, and so forth and the like. So definitely check them out. And while you're in the area, or if you're in Salisbury, North Carolina area, you can check out Comic Monsters for your comic book needs. After you leave there, you can, if you're in Winchester, and you want some Jamaican food, you can go to 39 Piccadilly Street to Tropical Islands to see Lloyd and his wonderful staff and get some good Jamaican food. When you leave there, if you're looking for tree work done, you can go to Mixed Tree Service and get your tree work done. So definitely check them out. And if you need a bank to go to, you could go to Bank of Clark or United Bank, and definitely check them two banks out and see who they have, or see what they have, and get your banking needs met. After you leave there, if you're looking for home insurance, auto insurance, or renter's insurance, you can go to either State Farm or Farmers, and they'll treat you right and give you a good quote and good policies. So definitely check them out. But if you need cash for that newly insured car, or just got a car that you just need to get some gas for, you can go to Sheetz or Handy Mart. And both places also have made-to-order food, so you can get your belly full at the same time you're getting your gas tank full. So definitely check them out. So you can definitely do that. And Cobra Island is a proud sponsor of mental health awareness. So if you need some therapy and counseling, you can see Robert C. Brown at Healing Grace Counseling Services. And if Rob's not what you're looking for, there's plenty of other places you can go to. Or you can get a hold of National Counseling Group, or go to your local therapist office. But if you need to get a hold of somebody for psychiatry, you can go to Northwestern Community Services if you're in the Winchester Front Royal area. Check them out and see what they have to offer. So definitely check them out. And see what you can get done there. Or you can go to your closest psychiatrist's office. But if you need to text somebody right now, just to have somebody to talk to, you can text 741-741. They got people standing by. Or if you need to hear a human voice, dial 988. But if it's a real bad emergency, go to your local emergency room. But let's go ahead and take a look at Chasm before we get a whole look at Quake. With the whole silver, blue color scheme, silver face. And then he's got Quake's face on the back. And his articulation is the same. His head can swivel 360 degrees. His arms can move out like this. He can lift his arms. As you can see, he can lift his arms all the way up. His legs can go back. They can bend at the knees. Kick forward, bend at the knees. But the transformations are always so simple and easy to do. But you just fold the legs in, and boom, you got the head of Quake. And looking at his weapon, he's got this nice little blaster, which is in gray, and when it was in neon green with hardhead. And then here's Quake. And like I said, he's the same mold as Hardhead. But he's got the blue and the reds. Instead of the greens and the black and the gunmetal type grayish, brownish gray kind of color. He's got the same rolling techniques, same tires at the bottom, and whatnot. Transformation is exactly the same. The gun can move and rotate. Same little cavity right there, or cockpit right there. This cockpit can lift, so you can put two headmasters in here. Transformation, like I said, is exactly the same, where you can pull the legs out and make sure they clip in. And then bring the foot out, and boom. And the same as the other side. Bring the foot out. And boom, you got the lower half of Quake done. And then bring the camera up so we can focus up here, where you can take the arms and bring them down, or these treads, which will eventually be his arms. And then just bring this whole piece up, which is his back, and it will eventually become his chest and his shoulders. Bring this down, and then bring that back. And you can take this part with the cannon, aim it up, and it becomes his shoulder cannon. Arms are the same way. You just stretch them out and bring out the hands. Ugh. You might have to get some play with him to get his hands out. Let me work on getting his hand over here, off camera a little bit. Okay, there we go. And see, you bring it out to the cavity where it is, and you got one arm down. And then you do the same thing with the other arm. Whoa, you're not supposed to pull it off the ball joint. And then you also, like I said, the second verse is the same as the first. So I don't mind doing this arm off camera. Because like I said, it's the same thing as the other arm. And then you got the body of Quake in, and then you bring Chasm in. And he hooks up like this. And you got Quake. And his articulation is his head does spin. And like in tank mode, the cannon can move in many different ways. You get more of a motion, with it in robot mode than you did in tank mode. And his arm can lift to here, circle around 360 all the way around, bend at the elbow. And of course, he can bend his wrist in, but it's due to transformation. He's got a bicep swivel. I mean, his waist doesn't move. But you lift his arm up like that, you can kick his leg out. His leg can kick back, kick forward, bend at the knee. Of course, his toes can bend because of transformation. That's pretty much it for his articulation. Place the gun in his hand and he's ready to boom, boom, plow, plow, bang, bang. Now, I do knock off some points because it is the same old as Hardhead. And I'll bring Hardhead in right here. As you can see, same mold. But it takes some points off for using the same mold. But yet, at the same time, I give it... It makes up the points back, so it's like a dead even by being a different color scheme and actually better colors than Hardhead. But I like this figure, and I don't know much about Quake because I was kind of out of watching the cartoons by then. But I don't know much about Quake, especially this one. But this one comes from the Titans Return. But it's still a good figure, top tier figure. Gotta have one to fill out my Decepticon ranks. The Autobots need somebody to fight to defend the universe against and Cybertron against. But this has been Quake, so get ready for some Monster Month next month with our headmasters. So see you in the next one. Until all are one.